Today, we are going to talk about how you know if the person you are with is the one for you. Because all this relationship stuff can be really tough, right? I mean, how are you supposed to know if this person is right for you? After 7 years in a committed and fulfilling relationship, I have found 7 keys that can answer this question for us once and for all. Movies will tell us to trust our gut or to follow our heart, which sounds beautiful until your gut and your heart start giving you opposite instructions. One moment you feel incredible, and the next you feel confused, overwhelmed, and overthinking everything. And let's not forget, we are also bringing our own baggage into all of this. So now we're trying to evaluate someone else and untangle our own childhood wounds at the same time. It's a lot. How are you supposed to know if the issue is on your end or the person you're with? And the hardest part, being honest with yourself. Because when the chemistry is high, your brain will justify anything. So if you're watching this right now, maybe you're in that spot. You're thinking, they're kind of cute, they're kind, but is this it? Or maybe you're in a really tough place and you're trying to find the clarity on what you should do next. So here's the good news. There is no such thing as perfect. Anyone who tries to convince you otherwise is lying or trying to sell you something. Ideally, you want to get as many keys as possible working in your favor. But it's not about perfection. That's why the first 5 keys that I talk about are important, but they can grow and evolve. It's the last 2 keys that are non-negotiable, especially if you're thinking about marriage or a long-term commitment. And just because someone isn't there yet right now doesn't mean they can't get there. On top of this, don't forget that these keys apply to you as well. You need to become the person who will be the ideal fit for the partner that you are looking for. So with that, let's get into it. If you share common values with this person, especially in the big areas, your life will get 1,000 times easier. These are not one-time conversations. These are the recurring themes in your relationship. If you're on opposite ends in any of these, it's going to be a problem. There are 5 areas you need to consider. First, finances. Think about their spending habits. How much do they save? Do they have any debt? Family obligations? Are you both okay with how the other person manages money? Second, religion. This one can get heated very quickly. The main question to consider is whether your beliefs clash. Is one person deeply committed while the other person isn't even interested? That will show up again and again. Would any of the beliefs that either of you have restrict the other person from following their practice? If not, you're okay. The third one is kids. Do you both want them? How many do you want? And how do you want to raise them? These are important questions that need answers. 4. Chores. Is there a clear division? Are you with someone who will actively participate at home? Are you with someone who's going to take charge and take off that mental load from you? If so, that's a great thing. 5th, career. Do you both feel supported to pursue what you want in the way you want to? Do they cheer you on during difficult times as well as during great times? Do you feel like doing the same for them? You don't have to agree on everything, but your core values, they need to be aligned. If they are not, you're signing up for a lifetime of friction in these areas. By the way, if you are feeling stuck in your marriage because you never had this video, I've created a free guide with tools that can improve your marriage today. You can grab it from the link below. That being said, values are not the only thing that need to be aligned. Most people assume love is enough to get married. Big misconception. There's a huge difference between loving someone and actually building a life with them. If one of you is laser focused on your career while the other one dreams of having a slow, chill life and taking a ton of vacations, that's a setup for a drama show. Yes, your goals need to be aligned. But don't mistake this for having the same goals. It's about having compatible ones. Goals that don't step on each other's toes. That's the important part. This is less about the specific dreams that you both have and more about the direction. As long as your goals can work side by side, you're good to go. But the next topic that I'm going to talk about is one of the most painful challenges that most couples face: family adaptability. I'm not saying that they need to be best friends with your parents and instantly understand all your cultural references. But how easy do they find it to fit in with your family? How easy do you find it to do the same? Do you feel respected by their family? Do they feel comfortable being themselves around your family? Do you notice any visible tension that could turn ugly someday? These answers matter. They matter more than we think. When you're with someone in a long term relationship, their family becomes a part of your life and your family becomes a part of theirs. If one of you feels like you constantly need to pick between your spouse and your family, it is going to be a nightmare. These are the first three keys that can make your marriage smooth sailing. In the next video, we're going to talk about the remaining four keys, including the two that I believe are absolutely necessary for any long-term commitment. By the way, if you're already in a long-term commitment and feel stuck, grab the tools I mentioned earlier from the link below. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in part 2.